Some of you were absent last time, and also just to reinforce what we did last night on Monday night, that we made sure that, well, we covered in 7.24 to explain swap transactions, and I was emphasizing your individual project. The whole class is designed to get the project at its highest level, and so the homeworks that I gave you will be part of the projects. And so I checked back with you that you must have selected your asset by now. And so, and then I said, consult the presentations that are on module section, and you start putting your analysis on conference tab of Canvas. And remember, presentation is due by April 22nd. And then we went over chapter 10 and 12 and review for exam and formulas to note. So I wanted to tell you that you are allowed to have formulas and noted on a piece of paper with your name on it. So you just make sure you can put any equations but no solutions. And especially I mentioned that from chapter 3, you need to have equation 3.1 through 3.5, and also some formulas from normal backwardation handout, an unnumbered equation from page 65, and equation 5.1 through 5. So if you look here, these are the two equations for effective price, and that is you can write this down. This is for short side, S90 plus profit to short, and the other one, the futures plus basis. This remains the same whether you are on the short side or a long side. And the example in the book are on page 3.1. I'm sorry. Question example 3.1 and 3.2. 3.1 and 3.2, you can use this equation for effective price. So this is one, and then there is another one right here, but this time it is subtracted because it is a long position and you want to pay less. So a table like this will help solve the problems in example 3.1 and 3.2. So, and then the last thing that I wanted to show you is this one. Just a review for the test is that please place emphasis on this so that you do not need to study beyond these pages that I mentioned. And don't forget that MG failure that we covered last on Monday night will be also an example that you might have to cite on your example, where hedging has to have two things. One is necessary condition, and another is sufficient condition. Necessary condition is market identification like normal backwardation and contango, and the other is basis. So AMG failed because they did the necessary condition. They identified the market as normal backwardation, but they did not check the basis. So otherwise they wouldn't have gone long. So those are the things that I just wanted to tell you for the exam and getting on with your individual presentations. Thanks, and I'll put this up on the YouTube momentarily.